This story comes from a box of old VHS tapes found at a storage unit auction. One of them was labeled, "Do Not Watch." We watched it anyway. It was September 3rd, 1994, 11:47 at night, inside Milbrook Plaza, a commercial building scheduled for renovation. A young security guard sat at the front desk, testing his camera. He introduced himself, said it was his first night on the job. The building was mostly empty. His supervisor had told him to complete hourly rounds, log them, and go home. He called it an easy paycheck. Employment records show this was his only shift. He never came back for a second. At 12:15, he began his first round, walking down the east hallway. He noted it as clear, but one office door, closed just moments before, was now standing open. He kept walking, calling out to see if anyone was working late. No one answered. At 12:30, he reached the elevator. The floor numbers were changing on their own, though no one had called it. Maintenance later confirmed the elevator had been disconnected from power 2 days earlier for the renovation. The doors opened. Inside, there was nothing, just a flickering light. He decided not to take that way and chose the stairwell instead. Inside the stairwell, his breathing grew heavier. He said he could hear something on the floor above him, a dragging sound. Maintenance staff confirmed no one was authorized to be up there that night. A second set of footsteps was picked up in the audio, out of sync with his own. He stopped walking. The camera stayed fixed on the dark landing above. He whispered a single word, "Hello." Nothing answered. He turned back, deciding to return to the desk and call it in. When he got there, the chair was already facing away from him. Slowly, it began turning back around. Empty. "I didn't leave it like that," he said quietly. Then the timestamp jumped from 12:53 to 3:12 in the morning. A 2-hour gap. Nothing was recorded in between. The footage simply continued. The final shot shows the same desk, the same angle. But he isn't in it anymore. His camera sits upright, still running, pointed at an empty chair. In the last few seconds, the camera slowly zooms toward the dark hallway behind the desk. For one single frame, barely visible unless you pause it, a pale figure stands at the far end. Milbrook Plaza was demolished in 1996. No incident was ever filed for that night. He was never seen again. We don't know who found this box. We don't know why it was labeled the way it was. We're simply asking, if you recognize this building or this man, tell us.